All right, so we're on the Discord. We go to resources, we go to the modders Discord, and now we can follow Ozzy's instructions. We're going to install it. It's going to be kind of old school because we're going to be using files and we're going to be using a text file to update stuff. This is not the intended end state. The intended end state's going to have a lot more automation. It's going to have a graphical user interface. It's going to have automatic updating features because everybody knows mods always break with patches. We ain't there yet, but this is a step in the right direction. So bear with them and let's go for it. So we need to go to the Nexus mod loader. You need to make an account. And once you've made an account, you need to download this. There's a link button right here. Bam. It'll take you to files. You'll download the Darktide mod loader, and it'll be like, oh no, it's been automatically quarantined. So if you're watching this now, instead, you scroll down on this page and take the temporary mirror right off the Discord page. So that's the Darktide mod loader. Then you need to download the Darktide mod framework in the same manner. Click here, download. Boom, it's going to be in your downloads folder. Okay. Now it tells you what to do. Copy the Darktide mod loader to your game directory. What's the game directory? Looks something like this. Boom, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Warhammer 40k. You're going to go to your downloads folder where you just downloaded those two new files. One of which is the Darktide mod loader. You'll unzip. You'll grab all of this stuff and dump it right into the common Warhammer 40k file. So you'll see mods. You'll see toggle Darktide mods. This is all in the main folder. Okay. Then double click and open the mods folder, which will be mostly empty for you. Go back to downloads and get the Darktide mod framework, the DMF file. Boom. Take the whole DMF file and shove it in the Darktide Warhammer 40k mods folder like this. Okay. That's the basics. Now all you got to do is go get some mods. So, where do? Go back to Ozzy's instructions. Go here. Here's a list of most of the mods. Some of them are still only available on the Discord. I will make a note of the important two. So, in my opinion, the way to do this, since this website's kind of trying to be annoying to get you to force to pay some money, is to open all the ones you want by holding Control and left-clicking. Boom, 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 etc., etc., etc. And you can tell just by looking through this and pausing this video later which ones I've downloaded. Okay. Then you go to the appropriate one. You'll click local download. Be annoying. Here, I'll even demonstrate. It'll be annoying. Hit the slow download button. It'll start downloading. Then do this to all of them. Bam, 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 bam. You're going to do this. You're going to click like 3 or 4 times per file, and eventually 1 million of them are going to open up as zips, right? In their own folder if your Windows settings are the same as mine. To keep yourself organized, I closed all of those windows and went over to my download page. Download file where I have everything. And there they are, all in order. The order I downloaded them in, and I just process them one by one so I don't make a mistake. Okay? So all you got to do is open up the zip, get the folder that has the name of the mod, and drag this into the mods folder in your Warhammer 40k directory. Okay? So now, for example, this one, graphic options, will be somewhere here. Where is it? Graphics options. Okay? And you're going to do this with each of these. So you're going to have upwards of a dozen. You're going to be missing a couple that you want. You probably want Sorted Mission Grid, and you certainly want Creature Spawner, Ozzy and Grimm's work. So to get that, go back to the Darktide Modders Discord. Go to Creation Showcase. You're going to have to scroll through this until you found Ozzy's link to the Creature Spawner. To make sure you have the right one, expand the thread and get the most recent one where Grimm has updated it for patch 1.0.31. Download this. It'll dump into the downloads folder just like all the other ones you did and install in the same way. You're almost done. Grab Sorted Mission Grid in the same way. Okay, there's a couple other ones in here you might want to look at, but this is already more than enough to get you started. There is one last step. Go back to your Warhammer 40k mods folder and open the text file entitled
The myth The Legend.
Irish, it's been some time. Thanks, bud. Un momento. Thanks, though. Mod load order. Open it with any way you want. Okay? Your folder is not going to look like this. All this is going to be not there. Okay? What you need to do is go through every mod you just downloaded. Let's put this down here. Take the one that you just added. Click something so you can get the name of it. Okay? Get the name of it. Animation events. And stick it in here. Like this. So this is going to be a list of all the mods that you have installed. If later you want to shut one of them off, you need to comment it out just like these are commented out. That's how you comment out in Lua. Okay? Once you've done that with all of these, double check that these guys are on the bottom. As Grassman said in his page, it matters the load order. These need to be at the bottom if you want to use the whatever it was. What did he call it? Scoreboard. Cool. So it's basically simple mod load order stuff if you're familiar with modding from basically anything. If you download this, you know what? I'm not going to even do it. So you'll do this. It's a pain. When the new patch comes and inevitably a number of these mods break, you will need to essentially repeat this process of downloading this mod. In the meantime, if some number of the mods had broken and you're eager to use some of the mods that are still working, comment out the ones that are broken, save this file, boom, move on. Okay, so saved, close. Everything should be good. One of the mods we installed was, no kidding, the Log Me In. Log Me In lets you, I don't need this, I need essentially do that. Skip all those annoying things where you have to jam spacebar and escape to get through. Alt tab while that's loading. I need to do one thing for you folks because I want to show you how to use the mod menus. I want to get rid of this. Okay. Sorry to show you all that. But unfortunately, menus in Darktide are not optimized for widescreen. So I need to show you the really wide resolution so you can see my menus. Notice that it's doing all this and I haven't hit anything. As I showed you in the mod previews, this is Log Me In. If this is happening, then you're in good shape. It means the mods have been installed successfully. Okay. Boom. Sweet. Hit tab. Oh, that's right. You can't hit tab here. So F4 is the default Darktide mod framework menu button. So I've hit F4. I am now in the mod menus. Each mod had the option of getting its own menu with specific options in it, right? So once you've installed the mod, you can check it out. For example, Log Me In allows you to assign a hotkey that lets you skip or cancel automatically log in. Like last time I was on my Ogryn, and this time I want to log in with my Zealot. Well, I don't want it to log me all the way into my Zealot or my Ogryn because then I'd have to unlog and relog. So I could hit space at any time and it would stop before I get to that screen. So it'd still be helpful. And you could change this hotkey in the normal way by clicking it and then picking a different hotkey. I can mess with things like Ping Monitor that has the option to toggle it on and off. Health bars has specific contextual decisions you can make here, as I mentioned in the previous video. The one I wanted to show you right now is Hub Hotkeys menu. I guarantee that people will have different opinions about which things are worth a hotkey and what hotkey you want. So you just click and then click the button you want, and then you can, boom, do your thing. I don't think I have anything else important to say on this, so we'll probably cap off here. Are there any questions? Did I miss something? I'll answer this question and I'll time link it when it goes to YouTube. So, Jay, are mods allowed? Yes. I'll post a link in this to the appropriate statement from Fat Shark. But essentially what they said is they're good, fine, be careful because they have a lot of power. And they could delete your character or waste all your currency or something like this. So basically, buyer beware. But, you know, if you're with the herd, you're probably okay. And essentially, the way that it's going to work is there's nothing like a mod realm. I'm on live. I've been using mods on live for months, right? But the way Darktide has been designed is the user doesn't have nearly as much power as he did in Vermintide in the first place. So the things that you could do to mess with other people or cheat, etc., just aren't there, or at least they haven't been found. And hopefully that remains true. And as long as that remains true, Fatshark will more or less turn a blind eye. Cool? All right. Let's cap it off there. I hope everyone has fun with mods.